Hi, today we're talking about a workshop that Carla Zampedro, Jackie Pagano, and myself went to for learning how to better flip our classrooms. And one of the most important messages that we received from the workshop was, why do we flip? And the short answer to that is we want to create meaningful learning experiences for our students. We want the students to be the center of attention, not us. And we want to provide diversified and differentiated learning experiences for all of our kids so that they can learn at their own pace. Now, when we are flipping our classroom, there's a whole lot to be concerned about. We want to ensure that we are meeting the needs of all of our students. And in order to do that, we need to use the tools that are available to us. We want to create student-centered interactive learning, and we want to use our technology to extend outside of our classroom. We want to give our students the opportunity to make choices for themselves, learning decisions for themselves, become self-motivated learners, and eliminate their excuses. So one of the things, or one of the essential principles that we would want to do is to give students different avenues to find information before coming to us for the answer. We want our kids to be able to research on their own. We want our kids to be able to ask their classmates and collaborate with one another. And then finally, if they've exhausted those choices, then they can come to us. We definitely don't want to make our jobs harder. We want to work smarter, not harder. And in order to do that, we want to create resources for our kids that enable us to better do our jobs. We don't need to recreate the wheel. There are a lot of online resources available, and we are going to provide you with a bunch of those avenues. But be sure to make your own videos as well. Your kids respond to your voice, and it is your voice that they will remember. Just remember, all of your videos that you do create need to be simple. That is short, interesting, meaningful, planned, having learning targets, and exciting. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everybody does. If something doesn't work, try it again. Try it in a new way. It lets your kids know that you're comfortable with the content. And you want to be sure that you provide learning opportunities for your kids. Trick them into doing what you want. Don't give them a 25-minute video. Kids don't want to do anything that takes longer than 5 minutes. They'll go ahead and watch five-minute videos before they'll ever take a look at a 25-minute ones. They'll answer 20 questions if they only have to get 3 of them right, but they'll scorn and scoff and balk at doing just 3 questions if they have to get them all right. Set them up for success. So if they claim, hey, I don't like videos, I'd rather read, say, go ahead, read, get the information, that's fine. Let them decide, eliminate their excuses, let them make better choices. One of the most important central ideas about flipping our classrooms is to allow for creativity. If we free up some of the content-based instructional material, we can then in turn go ahead and give the kids the opportunity to have time to extend their learning, to reach the higher levels of blooms. We want to use our technology for several reasons, and today we're going to explore uses of technology. We're going to give you some tools. We're going to create virtual communities using Outlook groups. We want to extend our virtual communities using OneDrive. And we want to turn a traditional poster presentation project into digital poster projects using Samore. And you can create your own videos using Screencast-O-Matic, a free online resource. So even if you're at home on your own computer, you can go ahead and use that. And then we want to be able to share our great ideas with our colleagues in our own learning communities. And so we have set up an Outlook group for us and a OneDrive folder for us to be able to do just that. We need to be cognizant of the fact that technology cannot and must not replace the rich conversations that have to happen in our classroom. Sometimes we get so mired down in the importance of our new technology that we forget that our kids can't have their noses buried in a computer screen if they truly want to have 21st century skills. Our students have to be able to interact with one another in meaningful and productive ways. Our technology has to be a tool to enhance learning, but it cannot replace the important human interaction. And therefore, we must flip our classrooms using technology appropriately and embedding it into our instruction. That might mean it's not always directly observable, but it absolutely is an important and integral part of our learning society. Thanks for watching, and let's go ahead and get started with some of the fun activities we have planned for today.